Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our Nitro RCX YouTube channel. I'm Bobby, and today I'll be showing you the Universal Starter Box by BSD Racing. This orange color, it's nice and bright. Basically, when you get it, you'll open it up. There's no real instructions, but it's pretty straightforward. You'll find this in there, which is basically a battery cage. It holds your batteries, so when you pick it up and fling it around, your batteries don't juggle around inside the box. You also have another battery holder here. Got a bag of screws with long threads, so that will be for the plastic thing to mount it up to your starter box. And you got a couple of connections. You got some Tamiya to Dean's connections. You got what looks to be like a series connection. And you got another connector, Tamiya style, to probably one of the motors. Let's take a closer look inside the box and see what it comes with. Basically one screw back here. Take that out and you can flip it open and get into the internals. This box is powered by two 775 brushed motors, high torque. It's belt driven. You got your wheel here that actually turns your flywheel. Pretty simple design. You got your on-off switch on this side. That basically cuts or connects the power to the battery to the motors. When you push down, your connection completes and it starts your motors. Pretty simple design, very easy to use. I'll show you guys how the battery cage goes in. So if you take a look at this battery cage, flip it over, you'll see four raised portions. Those raised portions sit in these slots. So drop it in there, you'll feel it drop into place. You can slide it back and forth. Use your screws, mount it up. Then you got the top cover. Again, there's raised portions, drop it into the recessed portions. And once you have that dropped in, you have a nice little battery cage that protects your batteries from shaking around. You can zip tie them, Velcro them, any whichever way you wish. You can mount them double side by side. Okay, I'm going to take that out. This thing, you can power it in a couple of different ways. You can use the traditional two 7.2 volt nickel metal hydrate batteries to power it. You can use two 7.4s to power it, or my favorite method is to use a single 14.8 volt 5000 milliamp hour Lipo battery to power it. The only thing you want to look out for if you're using a Lipo battery is the low voltage cutoff. If you drain it down too low, you can damage your battery. But from my experience, you can use one of these 5000 milliamps for at least a couple of track days before you have to check it and check the voltage on there. So I'll show you guys how to plug it up. I have my Dean style to Tamiya style connector. Just plug that in there. I'm drop my battery in here. You just want to be careful where you route these wiring so it doesn't get caught in the belt or rub on the wheel. I'm just going to route it around here towards the side and plug it up and turn the switch on, give it a test, and it works. So basically for those of you that have never used the starter box, what you want to do is loosen these screws, adjust them to the width of your car, truck, or buggy. I have a buggy right here just to show you guys. So you loosen these, get the width right, drop your car on there. Note that the wheel is on the left side of the box, and the opening to the flywheel on my chassis is also on the left side. So I'm going to drop it in like that. What you do is, whoops, probably want to turn that off before you do that. What you do is get these all mounted up so that they're in the right positions. You want to get that wheel as centered in this hole as best as you can, because that wheel is actually going to hit the flywheel on your motor. And if you don't get it centered, it may still work, but you may prematurely wear out this wheel. It'll rub on the sides of your chassis and the rubber starts flying all over the place, and you don't want that to happen. So once you get it mounted, basically turn it on, push down, and it'll hit your flywheel and it'll start your car. A lot easier than the pull start or the electric starter. Some people have trouble with it because they're pushing down on the wing or on the nose. The best way to do it is to get your glow plug on there and push down on the motor. That way your flywheel hits that wheel and it's a solid connection. Again, to show you guys what's happening here with the starter box is that wheel is actually hitting this flywheel. So when the chassis is on there, it's hitting this flywheel and it's turning that motor. So it's a really efficient way of starting your car. If you guys want different alternatives to starting your nitro motor, this is definitely a good way to start it up. It also doubles as a car stand. Your wheels are also off the ground when you start the vehicle, so you can do your tuning, do your cleaning, do your wheel changes and all that stuff on this box. And it's actually pretty light too. I think with the battery in there, it's probably around 5 pounds, maybe less than 5 pounds. When you have it all screwed up, you can carry it down. Very easy to carry. And just a great box, all in all. And we do offer them in different colors. So you guys definitely check it out. It's a great box. And stay tuned for other reviews on Nitro RCX and hobbyparts.com. Thanks for watching, guys.